Okay, back for part 2. And, as I was saying, there is a bunch of stuff going around, of course, the grapevine and Animazement's tag on Tumblr and all this stuff. Apparently there was a huge kerfuffle, I guess, starting on Thursday, but it did get kind of heated throughout the weekend of professional cameras. Like, if your camera had, pretty much, it seems as if your camera had a detachable lens, you were targeted, and I kind of understand it. As an Animazement goer, I've gotten super annoyed by the photographers who, like, just straight up set up in the middle of the hallway in everyone's way and everything, and you just want to strangle them. But it seems like a couple people were targeted that really they didn't have any business being targeted. I know one of my friend's boss just had a camera with 3 lenses, and that was it. And she was targeted on that whole thing until she couldn't go in certain parts or certain people were told they weren't allowed in certain parts of the con and stuff like that just because they had these things. So I'm a little bit confused as to what Animazement was doing with that, or why that would matter. Like, I understand if someone had the full-on, like, lighting equipment crap like that, you might not want to let them into every part of the con for. But if they just had a camera with, like, a few extra lenses, I don't really get it. Maybe a stand, but, I mean, even then, some people just, you know, have it in their pocket because they're not going back, their rooms aren't as close. Like, I'm lucky, I generally always have a Marriott hotel room, but not everyone's that lucky, so I don't know. I didn't see any of that myself, so I did hear a lot of complaints from Artist Alley about the cost of Artist Alley has gone up so much that a lot of people are barely even breaking even with it, which is really sad. I know that my friend wanted to get a booth for next year, and she said pretty much she doesn't think there's any way she could break even with the prices that they're at now. And I can't remember exactly how it is, but if you want a full table for, like, the entire weekend, I think it's like $300 or more or something. And I know a couple of the people, even the really good Artist Alley people that sell a lot, barely broke even just because of how incredibly much it costs to get the table, plus your tags, and then, you know, getting to Animazement depending on how far you are away and everything. So, sad day. I mean, as big as Artist Alley is at this point, I don't really know what's up with the pricing having gone up so much, because I know when I originally started, it was not half as much as it is now. But, they gotta make money somehow, I guess. I just fear that some of the people, the good people in Artist Alley, won't come back. And that would be super sad. Because I spend so much money at Artist Alley. But that's pretty much the main things I heard going around. There wasn't as much con funk this year that I noticed. There was definitely con funk, but not as bad. It seems like we're actually starting to outgrow the convention center. And that's just scary. Because how many years ago we outgrew the Sheraton, and now we're like the Razor's Edge. Like, it was super crowded, and I was like, holy crap, how does this even work? So many people. I remember the days when we didn't even fill up the Sheraton. But all in all, it's still my Animazement. I've already bought my ticket for next year because I had extra money left over, and I'll definitely be hitting it up next year. It's just kind of my one vacation a year. I'm probably never gonna give it up for quite a few more years. I don't know, maybe eventually. If all my friends don't go, I won't go. My friends are what really keep me there. I have so many that I just see at con and things like that, that it'd be really upsetting not to see them, and a good portion of me going happens to be to hang out with them. So, don't let con craziness discourage you, especially if you have friends, and I know a lot of people meet new friends. I kind of sort of met a new friend. I gave a girl my number and ran like a bitch. I wish that wasn't true. But in my defense, I had had like 3 hours of sleep for the last like 5 days, and it was Sunday at con. So I was tired, I was weird, and I gave a Loki cosplayer my number and ran really hard. So hard that my friend couldn't even find me. It was really funny. So I hope everyone else who went to con had a fun time. I will link my Tumblr below for anyone who wants to see the like 10 pictures I took at con, because I'm lazy. I didn't take that many, but I've also reblogged quite a few things from this Animazement and all that fun stuff. And I will try to link, if I can find it again, I'm going to link the pre-reg thing for Animazement, since it's only $42 right now, for anyone who wants to quickly hit up that. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye!